Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Fragment Friday, which is a weekly meme hosted by James over at Booksheet Club. Today I am going to read to you from Speak by Laurie Hales Anderson, which has been getting a lot of press lately. If you've been paying attention, you know that it's been challenged recently as being soft pornography, but anyone who's ever read Speak knows that that's not the case. Most people have probably already heard of Speak. If you haven't, go out, buy it, read it. Great book. And I'm actually just going to read to you a little from the opening scene. Welcome to Meriwether High. It is my first morning of high school. I have 7 new notebooks, a skirt I hate, and a stomachache. The school bus wheezes to my corner. The door opens, and I step up. I am the first pickup of the day. The driver pulls away from the curb while I stand in the aisle. Where to sit? I've never been a backseat waste case. If I sit in the middle, a stranger could sit next to me. If I sit in the front, it'll make me look like a little kid. But I figure it's the best chance I have to make eye contact with one of my friends, if any of them have decided to talk to me yet. The bus picks up students in groups of 4 or 5. As they walk down the aisle, people who were my middle school lab partners or gym buddies glare at me. I close my eyes. This is what I've been dreading. As we leave the last stop, I am the only person sitting alone. The driver downshifts to drag us over the hills. The engine clanks, which makes the guys in the back holler something obscene. Someone is wearing too much cologne. I try to open my window, but the little latches won't move. A guy behind me unwraps his breakfast and shoots the wrapper at the back of my head. Bounces into my lap. A ho-ho. We pass janitors painting over the sign in front of high school. The school board has decided that Meriwether High, home of the Trojans, didn't send a strong abstinence message, so they have transformed us into the Blue Devils. Better the devil you know than the Trojan you don't, I guess. The school colors will stay purple and gray. The board didn't want to spring for new uniforms. Older students are allowed to roam until the bell, but 9th graders are herded into the auditorium. We fall into clans: jocks, country clubbers, idiot savants, cheerleaders, human waste, Eurotrash, future fascists of America, big-haired chicks, the mothers, suffering artists, thespians, goths, shredders. I am clanless. I wasted the last weeks of August watching bad cartoons. I didn't go to the mall, the lake, or the pool, or answer the phone. I have entered high school with the wrong hair, the wrong clothes, the wrong attitude, and I don't have anyone to sit with. I am an outcast. There is no point looking for my ex-friends. Our clan, the Plain Janes, has splintered and the pieces are being absorbed by rival factions. Nicole lounges with the jocks, comparing scars from summer league sports. Ivy floats between suffering artists on one side of the aisle and thespians on the other. She has enough personality to travel with 2 packs. Jessica has moved to Nevada. No real loss. She was mostly Ivy's friend anyway. The kids behind me laugh so loud I know they're laughing about me. I can't help myself. I turn around. It's Rachel, surrounded by a bunch of kids wearing clothes that most definitely did not come from the East Side Mall. Rachel Bruin, my ex-best friend. She stares at something above my left ear. Words climb up my throat. This was a girl who suffered through brownies with me, who taught me how to swim, who understood about my parents, who didn't make fun of my bedroom. If there was anyone in the entire galaxy I'm dying to tell what really happened, it's Rachel. My throat burns. Her eyes meet mine for a second. I hate you, she mouths, silently. She turns her back to me and laughs with her friends. I bite my lip. I am not going to think about it. It was ugly, but it's over, and I'm not going to think about it. My lip bleeds a little, tastes like metal. I need to sit down. I stand in the center aisle of the auditorium, a wounded zebra in the National Geographic special, looking for anyone to sit next to. A predator approaches. Gray, jock, buzz cut, whistle, around the neck. Probably a social studies teacher hired to coach a blood sport. Mr. Neck, sit. I grab a seat. Another wounded zebra turns and smiles at me. She's packing at least $5,000 worth of orthodontia, but has great shoes. I'm Heather from Ohio, she says. I'm new here, are you? I don't have time to answer. The lights dim, and the indoctrination begins. The first 10 lies that they tell you in high school. 1. We are here to help you. 2. You will have enough time to get to your classes before the bell rings. 3. The dress code will be enforced. 4. No smoking is allowed on school grounds. 5. Our football team will win the championship this year. 6. We expect more of you here. 7. Guidance counselors are always available to listen. 8. Your schedule is created with your needs in mind. 9. Your locker combination is private. And 10. These will be the years you look back on fondly. My first class is biology. I can't find it and get my first demerit for wandering the hall. It is 8:50 in the morning, only 699 days and 7 class periods until graduation. So that is The Start of Speak by Lori Hales Anderson. Again, if you haven't read it, go out, buy it, read it. Excellent book. And that's my Friday fragment for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Till then, happy reading.